And
so you came here for university, or?
No, I finished university on Tuesday, and then I'm just here just to travel.
Just to visit, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going on my own for most of it, but. Hello and welcome back to the Eurotrips channel. By now you'll have already seen me in Seattle due to our Seahawks Falcons vlog, but we are here for our first travel vlog of the series, which is of course the Eurotrips Go Stateside series. So I'm here in Seattle. I've just made my Airbnb, so I'm just going to show you what it's like from the outside at least. And there is my views from my Airbnb in Seattle. It's you know, can't see much there, but it is such lovely weather, and it's just such a difference from what the UK was like this morning. Here's a view from my Airbnb. Just a quick glance inside it. Obviously you're not here for this, you're here for the travelling, so let's take you to what Seattle has to offer.
Standing in the cold and the frozen wind, I'm leaving you behind, but it's not the end. No, no, no. Walking on a plane as I hold my breath.
We have made it into downtown Seattle, and we're now going to head off to get some food, and the first stop has to be the Space Needle.
It's gonna be weeks till I breathe again. No, no, no. I know that you hate it, and I hate it just as much as you, but if you can brave it, I can brave it all for you. Call me anytime, you can see the lightning. Don't you feel alone, you can always find me. We got a wild love raging, raging, lost among a million changing faces. Every day our hearts keep trading places. We got a wild love raging, raging, raging.
So that is the end of my first day in Seattle. A long and tiring one, you know, a long flight and then spending all day travelling around the city. Earlier finish than normal today, got in about 7:30 at night. So having an earlier night than normal tonight because I'm just so tired from the whole day. So you've already seen day 2 in our first vlog with the Seahawks Falcons game. So you'll see us in the next part for day 3. To quote Phil Collins, another day in paradise. I'm here for day 3 of my Seattle trip, and I'm on my way to go down to Pike Place Market, one of the biggest tourist attractions in Seattle. Looking forward to taking you there. Let's go.
Checking into hotel loneliness, it's not what I've been used to, I confess. I wake up 3 times a night. Talking to a stranger is nothing new. She knows how to smile, but not like you. So I wait for you all night. I know that you hate it, and I hate it just as much as you. But if you can brave it, I can brave it all for you. Call me anytime, you can see the lightning. Don't you feel alone, you can always find me. We got a wild love raging, raging, lost among a million changing faces. Every day our hearts keep trading places. We got a wild love raging, raging.
I've been told that nearby the original Starbucks is located, so I'm going to try and find that now.
Holding on to us for worse or better. We got a wild love raging, raging.
I've come and got my drink. It's some sort of cool, like a mango and dragon fruit, but it's, if I'm honest, not the best. Refreshing, but it's not the nicest. But yeah, interesting to go in there. Yeah, nice place and quite unique. Hello, and we are back in the early hours in the morning here in Seattle on day 4. It's around 4:35 p.m. AM, I should say, right now, as I'm walking once again to the bus to get down to Seattle downtown to then go to what is known as the Mount Rainier tour. It's something I've never heard of, but it's something I would recommend. Pricey, but the views you're getting is amazing, so I'm looking forward to taking you guys there on the way.
Call me anytime that you see the lightning. Never feel alone, you can always find me. We've got a wild love raging, raging.
So you won't hear much from me now. I tended to keep the voiceovers for this day and the videos sort of me pretty low, because I wanted just to enjoy where I was, and you'll see from this video how nice the pictures are. I went to Mount Rainier today. It is located on Mount Rainier National Park, 59 miles south and southeast of Seattle, with a summit elevation of 14,411 feet, which is 4,392 meters. This is the highest mountain in the US, and also the state of Washington and the Cascade Range. Facts I learned about today on my trip in Seattle to Mount Rainier was that the youngest ever to climb the mountain was 7 years old, and the most oldest was 87. At some stages, this has the most snow on planet Earth, and there's 5 active volcanoes around the area which shoot out hot molten ash. And in the 152 years people have been climbing it, around these days 5,000 a year climb the mountain, with in total 214,147 total people who have climbed the mountain, with sadly on average 2 deaths a year. So for the rest of the video you're going to hear just the natural sound of the place. Hope you enjoy.
And that photo was right down to the bridge, so that one is receding. But the water's milky, so it's still grinding, still doing its job.
I took a picture of the gum where it was string. Oh, because it was so.
Just incredible.
No, the one we're staying in now is just like a little apartment.
So that was the Mount Rainier tour in Seattle. This is something I would recommend to anyone visiting Seattle. It's quite pricey. It cost me $187 to go there. But for me, maybe aside from the game, because for obvious reasons, but if you're watching this and you're not a sports fan, this for me is the number one thing I would say to do, because it is worth the money 100%. Shout out to Ron, the tour guide. He was amazing. He would talk to you pretty much the whole journey down there and most of the journey back, giving you facts about the mountain and about the area. The guy really knows his stuff, and I would highly recommend this to anyone. Met some lovely people on the tour as well. Everyone seemed to get on really well, and the views you get, as you've seen in this video, are just fantastic. And I think in terms of life itself, you've got to enjoy these moments, and for me this is one of them, because it is just a fantastic overall experience. And that was Seattle as a whole. That is the 4 days you've now seen. So this is the end of my time in the city. Great place. I mean, there's so much to do, as you've seen in this video, and I think there'll be a lot more to come for the rest of my travels in the States, but I think Seattle will be up there in my top 3 or 5 when I finish this trip. It's a brilliant place, a great city. So anyone looking to go, it's quite a pricey place if you want beers. I had to pay $10 for a beer yesterday. Food's fairly reasonable, and overall it is, I think, a tourist area for a reason. It's very good. Saw the original Starbucks for anyone who likes coffee, and it is overall just a fantastic place. So do keep an eye out. Our next place will be Cincinnati, and we'll see you there.